Breaking news from Canada. Breaking news from Canada. For those who follow me bumper to bumper, you will remember that some time ago, I told you that Canada is still working on some policies, which was the reason why a lot of people who applied for, especially the Canada visitor visas, were not getting messages to submit their passports. Even though few people received messages, but for those who have been following me here, I said it, and now it has happened. You see, when it comes to immigration, especially for Canada and UK, you don't know what to expect. Immigration policies in Canada and UK is like the weather. It may rain this minute and sunshine the next minute. So please, do well to send the link of this video to your friends and loved ones so that they know what is happening. Because we've had one too many immigration policies in Canada. Scrapped, new one introduced, scrapped, another new one introduced, just like that. And now, this is a major update. Now, what is this update? For those who are just coming across my channel for the first time, please do well to subscribe to this channel if you have not yet done so. And give this video a big thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend this content to others who might also be interested. And I want to sincerely thank my returning and existing subscribers. Thank you very much for your support. I appreciate you. I love you guys. Please continue to support me. Now, before now, if you apply for a Canada visitor visa, in many cases, the number of years granted to you on that visa is mostly dependent on the expiry date of your international passport. Especially for those of us in Nigeria, which I'm very, very conversant with. This policy has been scrapped. They will no longer issue a 10-year Canadian visa to visitors. This content is information filled. Do well to stay tuned because I'll be rolling out some updates moving forward for you. Because there are people who already applied for these visas, still waiting for their visas to be granted. There are people who already applied and got these visas. They are planning to travel to Canada. There are people who already have these visas. They're already in Canada trying their luck. So stay tuned as we move together on this content. Because even if I'm already in the United States of America, I still want to see a lot of you who are interested in traveling abroad to travel. Because basically for me, even if I am nowhere near where I want to be in life, but I'm very, very grateful being here in the US. One of the greatest decisions I have taken in my entire life is deciding to come to the US. Because if I wasn't here, maybe I wouldn't have been able to pass legit travel information to other people. So that is the reason why, for those of you who are also interested in traveling, I pray that God will grant your heart desires. Because if every one of us is winning, it is a blessing. A family of 10, where all 10 people are doing well, it is a blessing. Nobody's asking anybody for money. That is the kind of community I want to build. But even though it is not everybody that will be successful, at least those of us who will be successful will be able to still cater for those who are not lazy but are not successful. Because there are hardworking people who are not successful. So helping those kind of people with what you have is a blessing, not the lazy ones who don't want to work. Now, according to the new policy that was introduced, which was announced on Thursday, 3 days ago, it is now at the discretion of the visa officers right there in Canada to determine the duration of your visas. It is no longer the 10-year rule by default, no. Because before now, if you submit, after applying for a Canadian visitor visa, if you submit an international passport that had a 10-year validity, you are most likely going to be granted a 10 years Canadian visa. But that has changed. Before now, if you applied for Canada visa, a visitor visa, and you applied with a passport that had a 5-year validity, you are most likely going to be granted, a 5-year Canadian visitor visa, but no more. So now you will start seeing 3 months Canadian visitor visa, 9 months Canadian visitor visa, 1 year Canadian visitor visa, just like that. That is what you will start seeing, because they said they want to cut down the number of temporary residents right there in Canada. And for those who have been following me back to back, who have been following this channel, you would remember that I have made contents notifying you all the times that Canada cancelled immigration policies and introduced new ones just to cut down the number of temporary residents coming to their country. So now, this is the latest they have come up with. Now, moving forward, for those of you who already applied, because I was made to understand that this policy will go into effect by January 1, 2025. So moving forward, for those of you who already applied for this Canada visitor visa, relax, be patient, because I know moving forward now that they have made this announcement, a lot of people will start receiving messages to come collect visas, visa deniers. Here we call a spade, it's what it is. There are going to still be deniers, but I hope that those of you listening to me here who have applied for Canada visitor visa are lucky enough to get it, no matter what. So now, if you are given a 6 months Canadian visa, 1 year, 9 months, it's still what it is. With proper planning, a lot could still be achieved. A lot can still be achieved. You understand? So that is just basically what it is. And for those of you who already have the Canadian visitor visas, you have 1 year, you have 2 years, you have 3 years, you have 5 years, you have 10 years, do well to reach out to friends and family members in Canada if you get how they fit a package you now. Because people have been packaged like that. They just reach out to 1 or 2 people who they get for cannot press button any which way see we LMI, the package and employer, and everything will contact online. Here I must tell you the way it be. You understand? So now make they use pidgin, they talk this part. So not everybody will come know what we discuss here. But based on people don't fit one way or the other, package, change things. So if you get people there, friends, reach out to them. You understand? So reach out to them. Let them know wetin dey. But that one not me say you no fit go Kana go do Adoro. Adoro still open. You understand? So for those we get everything to take Adoro there. Like you already know, if you dey plan come out for us in Adoro, you want go do plan well before you come out for us. So it is very, very important. You know understand? So because people don't travel go abroad with 30 days visa for Schengen, take go do Adoro. You know understand? So if you get everything when Adoro take, even if na 7 days visa they give you, you fit still use am. The most important thing be say you qualify for that thing. You get wetin it take to take chop Adoro for that country. Not be say people dey wey they don't give 5 years visa, they don't fit use am achieve better thing because they don't fit plan. People dey wey they don't give 2 years visa, they don't fit plan. People dey wey don't collect 1 year visa to country, they don't fit plan well. Visa come their hand, they travel, do any visa expire. Some come back home. Why people dey wey collect 30 days visa? Tell me how. That 30 days visa, they plan well. That 30 days come less than 1 year before their eye because of the things where they fit use that 30 days visa to achieve. So even if you one of those people now, you can't apply for Canada VV, they can't give you 30 days. Now for you to just know the reason we make you the jackbar. You know understand? So know why you the jackbar. If you know why you the jackbar, forget that thing. Even if they give you 1 week visa, things go happen. You know understand? So normally visitor visa is for visit, work visa is for work, student visa is to study. You know understand? So but based on if you plan your waka well, forget that thing. If you like Canada give you 1 week visa, if you strategize where you calculate where you get answer for your calculation, clear road. So now planning I win now. So moving forward, you know, they give 10 years visa again. Now the visa officer will come to determine how many years they want give now. So now the updates for today be this. As somebody just bring and come give una see the hot. You understand? So based on any which way is a way, you understand? So guys, this is where I call it a day on this content, and I will see you soon because I will be dropping the next one very, very sharp. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good one.